Alright, what's up everybody? Kevin Van Voris here for, I guess, my second video of the day. I really wasn't going to plan on making two videos, but I've had a bunch. I've literally had demon owners message me since I put out the other video. And the forum is going nuts, and you've got all these people freaking out. I gotta give a shout out to my buddy Don Clement out in Lubbock, because he's got a demon too. And he actually called me about an hour ago, so I gotta just shout out to him. And he actually owns a protein ice cream company called Indulge Creamery. You guys should check it out. 40 grams of protein in a little pint like this. Anyways, so, you know, he called me and was like, hey man, I think the demon values are gonna tank. And I kind of started to explain to him my thoughts behind it. And so, you know, first things first, okay? Right off the bat, let's compare the 797 horsepower Red Eye Hellcat versus the 808 horsepower Demon. Now, the reason I'm saying 808 is because we're just going to go off of pump gas. So, the Demon, the thing that it has going for it is it's limited production. There's 3,314 VINs, 11 got canceled, 3 got burned up. So there's 3,300 is what there is. The amount of actual demon owners is not 3,300. There's about 20 for sale on eBay. Some of them I don't know if they're real, because there's the $1 million one, there's 500,000. And what you guys don't understand about the demons, they were only made in the United States 3,000. There was only made 300 in Canada. I've been kind of keeping up on Instagram and stuff. They have shipped them to Australia for $270,000 American. They've also, I know one has been delivered to Dubai, I believe. And I guarantee that person probably paid like $300,000 or $400,000 for that car. And the reason for that is it's still a Dodge Demon. At the end of the day, if you lined up all the cars, it's a Dodge Demon, a Hellcat, Hellcat, Hellcat. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's what it is. You know, you could line them all up. Yes, they kind of look similar, and I will give props to Dodge, because the only reason that I was going to be pissed off about the new Hellcat is if they offered the Demon hood in the Hellcat version. I would have been pretty pissed off, because now you're taking away from what the Demon is, because now somebody could just go buy a Hellcat and it looks literally exactly like a Dodge Demon. It looks the same except for 2 badges. That's the only thing that's gonna be different. And so I was excited about the snorkel hood when it finally got released today, because I was a little nervous that they were gonna be like, well, for an extra $2,000 you could put the Demon hood on it. And I was like, motherfucker, they better not do that shit, because that would have pissed me off. So since they didn't do that, I'm all for it. The Dodge Demon is still a demon. You can pull up to any car show, any car meet, and guess what? People are going to be like, oh, fuck, let me pull out my phone, put this on social media. It's still an amazing car. It is what it is. To me, though, it's not a GT500. It's not a ZR1, because those are still not limited production vehicles. Those are still, you can call them mass production vehicles. Maybe they're not, you know, maybe they didn't make 3,000 of them, but they're not limited, they're not numbered, or they're limited, but they're not numbered. Like, my number is 1,516. It's got the Demon logo on the seats and the fucking engine. And the cool thing is also, what demon owners don't understand is, yes, it's the same supercharger. Yes, the new Hellcat Red Eye has a lot of the same goodies that the Demon has. But it's not a Demon. You don't look at a Grand Sport and be like, oh, that's a Z06. No, Chevy's been doing this shit for years, because guess what? At the end of the day, selling cars is a business, if you guys didn't know that. So you guys just have to understand, it's a business. You know, they did it. I think Dodge did it correctly by not coming out with an 800 horsepower car. They did it smart by going 797. Now, people are like, oh, it's an 800 horsepower Hellcat. Yeah, it's 797. It's not 808. It's not a Demon. Now, I know probably some Demon haters are like, oh man, the values are going to go down. Oh my God. Again, I haven't watched anybody's video about my brothers, but I guarantee there's going to be people who are going to be hating and saying the Demons aren't worth shit. The Demon value is going down. Realistically, the only prices that are going to be going down is the old Hellcats. And, you know, when I bought my Charger, and especially now, because, you know, you guys know it on YouTube, people know it on social media, I don't plan on selling that car. That car, like, has been with me through my whole YouTube career, if you want to call it that. And I love that car. I love it. I don't care what they come out with, because I've done a lot of custom stuff to my car, and it's okay. They're going to always come out with better shit. If you try and keep up with the newest shit, you're going to be trading in cars every other year trying to keep up. There's no point, you know? And again, they've been doing this forever. Look at the old 70s cars, how many different variations of like almost the same car there is, you know? But when they pull up to a car show, are you like, oh, that's just a Dodge Dart? No, you're like, fuck, that's a nice-ass car. And that's what, I don't know, that's what people don't understand, you know? I think, you know, would I buy the Red Eye? It's very tempting as far as like a stock vehicle. If I didn't have the Dodge Demon, because as you guys know, I'm keeping my Dodge Demon completely stock. I'm not gonna fix it up at all. But what the Red Eye would be an awesome daily driver, because you're gonna have 797 horsepower, and you can daily drive the fuck out of it. And then my Charger that has X amount of horsepower, you know, I don't know, but I know what it should be putting out. That's hopefully gonna be running 9s, you know, here soon. That's my race car show car, and then I could daily drive a Red Eye. Like, for my brother, I think it'd be a great pickup. You know, they're gonna come out realistically probably in a year is when you can actually start getting them. You know, the Dodge Demons were way behind in production, so I can only imagine what's gonna happen with these. But I think it'd be a great pickup, you know, because David was talking about he would love to have like a race car Hellcat, where you take it to car shows and you take it to quarter-mile events or whatever, racing, and then you can have a stock Hellcat. The stock Hellcats are such fucking nice vehicles, whether it's the new 717 horsepower one or the 797 horsepower one, you know? My only thing is the 797 horsepower one is going to be close to what the Demon came MSRP. I think they were like 85,000. I know I paid 89 for mine, but mine had a couple options. So I bet you they're going to be like 79 grand, probably. But Demon owners just need to stop freaking out. Like, if you bought a bunch of Demons, yeah, I probably would unload a few. But it's still, like, I don't know. If you're trying to make money on the Demon, you probably should get rid of it in the next 6 to 12 months. Because I guarantee what's going to happen is prices are just going to stabilize. I don't know if they're going to go up or down, but you know what I think is going to happen is, as soon as somebody gets close to that 965, the prices are going to go fucking up, and then they might stabilize and maybe go down and kind of up and down. But you know, I think for right now, pricing a Dodge Demon at 130 grand is probably what you can get, and I think that's a fair market value. And I know people are gonna be like, yeah, but you can go pay 80 grand for the 797 horsepower Red Eye. I get that. It's a Hellcat, though. It's not a Demon. And this is coming from someone who owns a Hellcat, a Demon, and a Trackhawk. Trust me. Like, when I found out that the Trackhawk in 2 years is going to have an extra 90 horsepower, I don't care, though. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm not trying to have, like, the hottest, newest shit every 2 years. Like, you will either you have to have a shitload of money, which that's cool, or you're going to go fucking broke doing that. You should buy a car because you like it. That's what you should do, to be honest. You know, everyone's over here worrying about, oh my god, my fucking 2015 stock Hellcat has just lost a bunch of value. No shit. Like, you don't think that they're gonna make a shitload of Hellcats? Why not? I wish they put a fucking Hellcat motor in every goddamn car that they have. Minivans, trucks, everything. I think that should be an option on every car that they sell. Dodge Dart, fuck it, man. Little Jeep Renegade, fuck it. Put it in one of those. I don't care. But again, Dodge Demon owners are freaking the fuck out, as usual. You know, my buddy Don wasn't freaking out, but there are some people out there who are freaking the fuck out about selling them. And, you know, if you paid over sticker, like if you paid 150, you're probably not going to get that money back right now. I would just, like, if you're really concerned about holding on to the Demon's value, park it. Either put it in storage or go to a climate-controlled facility and just fucking leave it. And leave it for 6 months and see what happens with the market. Luckily, I paid sticker for mine. So I probably could still go out and make, I don't know, 30, 40 grand on mine. No problem. But you know, I wouldn't sell my Demon unless somebody really came at me with a crazy offer, and maybe that'll happen, and maybe I'll get rid of it, or maybe it won't happen. Maybe I'll just keep the Demon forever. You know, I bought the Demon because I was invited by Dodge to the Dodge Demon release, and I felt really special, and me and Rachel have a connection with that car that's deeper than I've had before, and I don't know, like, you know, I fuck around and I say I'm gonna sell it, and then I drove it the other day and I'm like, I can't get rid of this. Like, this has, I don't know, it's more than a car to me personally, and I know that can kind of get you in trouble with selling cars and stuff and keeping cars, but I really have a strong connection with the Dodge Demon, and you know, it's because I got invited and I got to fucking spec it out, and it's got my name on it, and I don't know, you can go anywhere. I can go anywhere in the fucking world. You know, I can drive this shit cross country, and no matter where the fuck I go, people are gonna be like, oh, it's a fucking Dodge Demon, you know? And guess what? I'm in my Hellcat, the same thing happens. David was in his Hellcat yesterday. I'm in front of him because we had to go take it somewhere, and people were taking pictures of it. If you have a Hellcat, it's still a fucking Hellcat. If you have a Demon, it's still a fucking Demon, okay? Trust me. People are still gonna love your car. They're not gonna be like, oh my God, it's only got 707 horsepower. Trust me, you're not. Now, if you were interested in buying a brand new Hellcat, I probably would just go buy a used one. You can get a used one for under 50 grand. That's a fucking steal. But again, don't be one of these people who are like, well, I'm gonna buy it for under 50 grand and I hope it holds its value. Just buy it because you like it. Drive the fuck out of it. Don't do what I did with my old SRT Jeep and never fucking drive it. I had a 2015 Jeep, and I was so nervous about like putting miles on it because the Trackhawk was supposed to come out that summer. It didn't end up coming out for like 3 more years. And you know, from now on, I'm driving my shit. I'm in my fucking Trackhawk right now, driving the shit out of it because I love it. I've got 5,000 miles on it. This car's fucking amazing. You know, I drive all my cars. So fuck trying to hold on to value and stuff. Drive your cars, enjoy your life. You only have one fucking life. You know, fuck it. Drive your shit. Don't be one of these people who are in their 80s who've got these really nice fucking cars that have like 1,000 miles on them that never got to even drive. Don't be that person. I'm telling you, you're not gonna fucking like yourself. And but anyways, I'm gonna go grab some lunch. I appreciate you guys for always supporting the channel. You guys are fucking awesome. The live streams are fucking so much fun, and I really appreciate everybody who you know, Instagrams me, Snapchats me. You guys are amazing. So hopefully you guys have a great Thursday, and hopefully you guys are doing something today that your future self will thank you for. But anyways, I'm gonna go eat lunch. Hope you guys have an amazing day. My name is Kevin Van Voris. The new Dodge Demon, it will be fine. The new Hellcat is dope as fuck, and I'm out this bitch.